Hey, everybody. Okay, welcome to Building Beautiful Lives. We do this every Tuesday night. There is a drawing. I meant to look up what the drawing was. I believe it's iSmooth. Is anybody? Yeah. Okay, it's iSmooth, guys. And if you don't use our iSmooth, you should. I mean, it's for men, women, whatever. It's amazing product. So we're giving that away. And if you put your name, if you're a guest, put your name in the chat. Let us know where you're coming in from. I'd love to see who's from where as well. So feel free to put in your location in the chat. I am in sunny, good morning, Thailand right now, still wrapping up the last part of this trip out here. And it's one of those where we're in a position to pretty much work from anywhere. So I've been working here for about the last 3 weeks. And you don't know any difference when you just show up and enjoy. But tonight's guest, I wanted to share with you guys. I got the pleasure of meeting her in person through an event last year in Atlanta where we were able to be on stage together. And I just started watching her and following her and listening to her talk and inspire people. And then she did it again this year in St. Louis in front of 25,000 people, something like that, owned the stage, shared some amazing training with us. And I just wanted to introduce everybody to you, Amy Rickabaugh, one of our top leaders, top income earners, $1 Million Club members, top everything as far as I'm concerned. And I just wanted to hand over to Amy and let you go.
Oh my goodness, Aaron, you are way too kind. And as Aaron, as your leader, you guys know how incredible he is and the legacy and everything that he's building. And you guys are building together as a family. And it's an honor, guys. It's an honor. You guys are all over the place. Ontario, he's in Thailand. We've got Pennsylvania, all the places. So let's make this short and sweet. But I believe we might have some guests on here tonight. So I really just want to come to you guys tonight with a perspective of kind of my story, how not a fan of this business that I was, and never in a million years did I expect to be here, to be doing these kinds of calls, to happily let go of the career that I built for 20 years for a direct sales company. I never in a million years thought that I would ever be here. So a little bit about me, you guys. I am married. I live in the great state of Florida. We have 2 wonderful children. They're 9. Yeah, whoop, whoop, Florida. We have 2 children. They're 9 and 11. Gosh, I grew up in a small town. My parents were in the ministry growing up. Fresh out of high school, I had all kinds of little jobs, right, growing up, but fresh out of high school, I went straight into cosmetology school. I swore I was going to be a nurse, and then I couldn't handle some bodily fluids, and I was like, no, I don't know if this is meant for me. I think I'm going to go to cosmetology school, and then maybe I'll become a nurse, right? But I just don't know. So anyhow, at 18 years old, I went off to cosmetology school, worked for a corporate salon for about a year, and I hated every single second of it, really because I wasn't in control of my pay. I was at an hourly rate, but it's fine. I was 18. I didn't care. I was making money. It's fine, whatever. But my dream job was to open my own salon one day so I could work hard. I could build a clientele. I could grow a business, right? And at that point, when that happened, I literally said, I've landed my dream job. I told every single one of my clients, I will be standing here doing hair when I am 65 years old with varicose veins running down my tired legs because I absolutely loved what I did. What I wasn't thinking as a young 18, 19-year-old was about my future. I wasn't thinking about getting married. I wasn't thinking about after having children, who was going to raise them. I didn't realize after you have children, you don't want to be away from them, especially in those newborn days, right? I wasn't thinking about any of that. And it is what it is, but it's the path that I chose, and I was so grateful, but I was never thinking of those things. Now, you guys, when I heard of Monat for the first time, so I'm 17 years into my career, I've used everything under the sun. I've used every salon professional brand. They all smell differently. but they all do the same thing, right? And so when I heard of Monat, I was completely skeptical. You cannot tell me that this network marketing company has come up with a shampoo. I've been asked to do a million network marketing companies. I've said no to all of them. How is this going to be better than any salon professional brand that I can get a hold of? Want. Okay. And so I decided to do my research, right? My best friend called me. She told me all about it. I decided to do my research and I looked at some before and afters and I thought there were a bunch of liars out there. I'm like, you are kidding me. Looking at these before and afters, being in the position that I am after waving a comb over people's hair for a long time, this is not a magic wand, okay? I can perform some haircut and color miracles, but I cannot change the fact that the health of your hair, to regrow your hair, all of those things. And so after I did my research, I decided to bite the bullet. I was like, okay, this is pretty promising, but I have to see it for myself. And I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do the business part of it, but there was a 30-day money back guarantee. So I thought, if I can just get my hands on it, let me see if it performs, right? Let me see if these products will do what they're actually going to say that they're going to do. Put aside the fact that, sure, I've got some clientele and it could be beneficial to them, but everybody on this planet has a head. And if these products actually do what they're say they're going to do, then we might need to talk to a lot of people, right? So I get the products in my hands. I don't tell many people. I put them behind my chair. I invite some friends over to my home. I'm just, hey, can I just, let's just shampoo your hair. Let's have a good time. Without fail, every single person, after they wash their own hair, I sent samples home with people, said, what did you do to my hair differently today? Why is it lighter weight? Why is it shinier? Why does it feel better? And that's when I realized, okay, these products are actually going to perform. So I'm not going to get into the science behind them, but there is incredible science behind these products. The fact that Monat used nature, so we're all botanically based, naturally based, and then they took science and they married the two. Out came the first clinically proven anti-aging hair care line that's never been done before. Regrowing the hair, reversing the damage of hair, that's never been done before. These products were revolutionary. And at this point, after biting the bullet, doing the business, and having people using my little testers come back and having new growth that they've never had before, gaining strength in their hair that they've never had before. Oh my goodness, what I had my hands on, I thought I would be a fool not to share this. So let's go back to the business. So I was real excited about the products, but real ignorant when it came to the business. I'm busy. I have a full-time job. I'm never home. Actually, I have to work nights and weekends. I have no time freedom. I don't have a lot of extra time. I've never done direct sales before. How does all of this work? I'm horrible with sales. I have no social media platform at all. I was very fearful what people would think of me, right? Like, what are you doing? And I had a lot of people say, what are you doing? Is this one of those things? And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess it is one of those things, but have you used the products? Because you're going to completely change your mind once you try the products. So I literally went into this business with the mindset of, I really don't understand how to work this, but I have a gift. I have something that was created that's never been created before. I have a solution to people's problems and it works. And they don't have to do squats in the shower to make it work. And they don't have to do anything extra to make it work. You literally take out what you were using, replace it, and allow it to work. And then another thing, I'm a people pleaser, okay? I just want everybody to love me. I just want everybody to be happy. I don't want anybody to be upset. But gosh, I thought, what if somebody doesn't like the products? What if my clientele, what if my friends, what if my family, what if my grandma, whoever tries these products, and what if they don't like it? The fact that Monat offered a 30-day money back guarantee was the biggest insurance in my pocket. So not only as a business partner, because I decided might as well just try the business, right? I could get my money back if I didn't make $1. I could get my money back if I wasn't impressed. Well, I was impressed and I made a lot of dollars in my very first month. But I thought, gosh, those clients, those people that I'm going to give samples to, and then I'm going to share this with, if there's some chance that they don't like it, they get their money back and we can just move on with life and everybody is happy. That was insurance in my pocket. The other thing that I was very impressed with when I was looking at Monat was the fact that they had a less than 1% return rate. Whoa, a less than 1% return rate on the products that they are using. That is because these products actually perform. Okay. So you know what? There's a lot of network marketing companies out there, and I have grown in areas of just understanding this industry now after 5.5 years that I'm so stinking proud of. But there's a lot of companies out there, and these were the few things that I saw kind of in the shoes of, should I run with this business? Should I do that? I was convinced by the product. And actually, in order to have a successful business, let's not even talk about this. Let's talk about a brick and mortar. In order to have a successful, thriving, incredible business, you have to have a good product. And our product isn't good. It is the best, right? It's revolutionary. And we're it. We're the one and only, right? The first and the only. So a couple of things that intrigued me was, one, the revolutionary product. Like, this is going to be easy to share because it's never been done before. And it's solving problems, right? The other thing was that there was zero competition. Inside of the 84 billion, or I think it's $130 billion hair care industry, there wasn't a product like this that's ever been created. And then inside of the direct selling industry, there was no all-inclusive anti-aging hair care line. So literally, lots of companies out there. I support them. I support a lot of them. I love network marketing products, but we don't have any competition. So that was huge, that I didn't have to say, hey, mine is better. Pick me, pick me. No, we were it, right? And so that was amazing. Consumable. Oh my goodness, you guys, if you are sharing something that's revolutionary, right? If you're sharing something that actually performs, what if it was a one-time buy? Right? That, gosh, oh my gosh, if I'm just selling something that's a one-time buy, then I'm going to have to just like kind of do this hamster wheel forever and ever and ever. This is a consumable product. So you as the buyer, you as the VIP customer, you as the market partner, growing your business, people are purchasing these products from you. That's the other beauty about this industry, is that they're not purchasing it from Ulta. They're not purchasing it from Walmart. They're not purchasing it from on the shelf. They're purchasing it from you. And as it begins to perform and as they fall in love with it, it goes down the drain. And guess what? My VIP customers say, I'd rather eat ramen noodles than ever go without this shampoo again. So they're purchasing it again. They're purchasing again. 5.5 years later, I don't do hair anymore. By the grace of the goodness of God, I'm so grateful, but I work Monat full time. But all of my clients and all of the new VIPs that I've gotten since then, I'm earning an income from by simply sharing one time about these products. And every single time they order, we are earning a commission. That is huge. And then of course you can be support to them. But a consumable product, if you gotta really think about it, is key. I loved, even 5.5 years ago, the company was exploding. The company is still exploding in growth. Forbes will tell you the best time to join a company is when they are launching into new countries. Hello, New Zealand. We are now in 9 countries. We're a multi-billion-dollar brand at this point, and we are babies. We are babies in the industry, but continuing to grow and continuing to launch new products. That's crucial, right? If you like zoom into a company that's been around for 35 years and it's just kind of, here's what we got, right? No, I wanted to be a part of the new, the exciting, the growth, and we're 8 years in. Aaron's been in since pretty much the beginning, right? He has actually seen a lot more than I have, and it's not stopping. It's not stopping. It can't stop when you have that revolutionary product. And then you have a compensation plan, which I'm sure Aaron's going to get into. But when you have that, then you have the timing of the company. Those are the things that I saw that I thought, I'm fearful. I'm scared. I've never done anything like this before. I'm from a small town. I have zero social media influence. I don't even know, but I have a solution to so many people's problems, right? Whether that's their hair and or here was the other thing. You know what? I got a circle of friends that were all in the same position, all trying to make ends meet, all trying to all living that rat race of life, all really wishing we could do the things, give more, be on vacation, provide more for our kids. And we were doing everything possible to keep our heads above water. So, I did not want to look back and say, what if? What if I would have joined? And this is my heart to so many people, because it's hard to understand what you have when you're on the other side of it. It's hard to understand how incredible Monat is when you're on the other side of it. And that's my heart for people, is just, you don't know what you don't know. So the products are amazing. The business side, the integrity that Monat has, their heart for the field, the fact that 50% of all of their revenue is turned back into our pockets, goes back to the field. That's huge. And that's not normal inside this industry. My heart is for people to understand that. And it is okay to have fears. It is okay to go, but I'm not a hairstylist. Well, neither is Aaron. Okay. But I'm not in the beauty industry, but I don't have a large network of people. I've done this kind of thing and I really wasn't good at it. Gosh, I don't have the money. I actually don't have the time. Like, those were literally all the things that came out of my mouth. But I thought, what if? Why not? Why not give it my everything, right? And see where this business takes me. I am so grateful and so thankful, and did not expect it. I did not expect it to be retired from my full-time job, to the cars, the million, all. I don't even like to talk about myself, guys, because it's not about me, it's about other people. But I did not expect this business to not only take my life there, Aaron's life there, so many thousands of others. I did not expect this business to do it, but here we are today, right? One thing that I've noticed in the last 5 years, really since I joined, and really in the last 2 years, people need this business. 2020 forced us into some positions, but Albert Einstein said, there's always opportunity in crisis. And when you are looking for that, that's where this business is such a blessing to people. 2020 forced a lot of people to be home. It forced a lot of people to get creative. Once they were home and realizing, maybe I don't want to go back, or maybe they went back and they want to do the things and they want to come back home. So there's a lot of things that have changed even in the last 2.5 years. Inflation is the highest I've ever seen it. I've never seen gas prices, food prices, all of this so high. And I realize now more than ever, people need another stream of income. People need an ability or the option to be able to work from Wi-Fi. Oh, work from Wi-Fi. No, legit work from Wi-Fi, work from home. That's what this business has afforded so many people, and to be able to build it as casual or as insane as you want to do that. Social media has also taken off. Some people are all for social media. Some people, just kind of on it for fun. Social media has taken off. We now have an affiliate program where people are literally just, if they don't even want to build a team, but they just want to share the products and earn an income and not build a team, they can rank up, they can earn trips, and they can earn a stable income by sharing a product that performs, that's the #1 in the market. Like, oh my goodness, I know a lot of you are market partners and like, you keep saying that, but you know how it is. When somebody uses the product one time, they're like, I'm sorry, what is this magic? And why did you keep it from me this whole time? So super, super thankful, guys. And what I want you guys to really just take home is that we have that product that performs. We have that product that's revolutionary. And we have, in my opinion, the best pay plan in the industry. You can't think of it like, of course you can think about it for you. What is it that you need? Right? What is your crisis? What is the situation that you were in? You know what it was for me and my family? Have you ever heard of the Dave Ramsey budget system? I wanted so desperately to get out of debt. I wanted so desperately, I'm slaving at work. My husband is slaving at work. We're skirting our tires into the daycare center right at 5:30 before they close to bring home our precious kids right? So that I can be with them for the next 2.5 hours, feed them, put them to bed, and then do that all over again. And if somebody wouldn't have shared this business with me, if somebody wouldn't have shared, Amy, you have to try this. And then, Amy, do you realize what you could do with this? Do you realize the income? What income? What are you talking about? Is this pennies? Because I'm not here for pennies. I'm not here to work hard for pennies. Amy, if you get 4 VIP customers and 1 person to do the business with you, that's an average of $500. Maybe it's the preacher's daughter in me, or maybe it was the fact that I was working my tail off, but still broke at the end of every single month. If I can help 4 people with their hair and grab another person to do the business with me, that's the income that I can bring in from that. And then I can just do that on repeat, and then on repeat, and then on repeat. And then you know what that grows? It's not a one-timer. Remember when I said consumable and it goes down the drain? It's not a one-time, right? Then I realize I'm growing a residual income. And then I realize I'm bringing on another stream of income. And then that stream of income starts to blow my 20-year career out the window. It takes my husband, who's master's degree, business, corporate world, going, what is this? And I'm like, this is network marketing. But it's not just network marketing, it's Monat. We are different. We are different here because the stars have aligned the way we have aligned. And I feel so blessed, and would be doing an absolute disservice by just being like, it's really good. Like, you should smell it. It smells great and it works. And if you want to make some money, you can. So hi, DM Aaron or whoever, right? No, I'm like, you guys, you can't sleep. You can't sleep on this opportunity. You can't just go, oh, okay, it's just another one of it's not, right? Like, it's not another one of those things. And you can clearly see my passion, because it's not just about me, it's about you. And it's about the person who's listening to this call, who's like, maybe I could do this. Maybe this could impact my life. Maybe I should try it, because I'm pretty sure she said there was a 30-day money back guarantee. Yes, there is. Get the products, use the products, get plugged into the community. Aaron and I don't make money off of each other. This is making me $0, but you know what it's doing? I'm helping my Mo man here. We're buddies, right? And it's helping grow our entire organization. And that's the integrity inside this business. That's the culture inside of Monat. Every bit of our gear says family on it. It is a family. And some people are like, I don't need new friends and I like my family. Well, you will really like this family as well. So product, compensation plan, and timing. Y'all, this is where you might not be able to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna say this one more time. We are 8 years old. It's our birthday month. Happy birthday to Monat. Thank you. It's our birthday month. We are 8 years old. We are just getting started. We have only 3.5 million VIP customers. There's bajillions in the world, right? There's millions and millions and millions of people. And you may see Monat here and there. Nobody knows about it. It is an unsaturated market. It is continuing to explode. And we have the opportunity to share that and grow that. It's 2022. Come 2030, you're going to be like, oh, I remember that call I was invited on, and they were talking about all this stuff, and the girl was real excited, but like, I don't know if that's for me. And then in 2030, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have joined then. I wish I would have been a part of it then, because of the trajectory, right? That where this company is going to continue to go. And the timing is so important, right? So looking back, I can recognize and I can feel you, and I can give you a big old hug and say, it's okay to be scared. It's okay to be fearful of the unknown. It's okay to wonder, I don't know if this is going to work. But you know what's not okay is having that crisis, having those things that we want to change. You aren't here by accident, right? You're not here by accident. And I want you to know that even if I wasn't dreaming very big, I didn't think that this business was going to do what it has done. But I think, my gosh, I was scared and I had all of those fears, but why not? Why not do it? Why not, if there's that pit in your stomach, give it a shot. Even if it's shot number 10, take shot number 10, right? And then give it your all, right? Get plugged in and do the things. I could not be more grateful for this business. I could not be more grateful for this head of hair. I could not be more grateful for this new face. I could not be more grateful what the products have done to literally change people's lives. And then at the end of the day, a business, I can put my head on my pillow tonight and go, maybe just one more person. Oh gosh, I hope he or she heard that message and goes, I'm going to give it my all. I'm just going to run for it. Let's see what happens. That's what I did. Let's see what happens. So gosh, thank you so much, Erin. If you want to ask questions or if I missed anything, you just take it on over.
Missed anything? Oh my God, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I do have one question for you. And because we're viewing the Amy from 5 years and something after you started, right? And how, not everybody's going to go, I can't be that person. I can't be Amy, right? How did you start and what was that like? And how did we get to where Amy's on stage and able to share and put the heat on the call? And how did you change who you are, I guess, in that time frame? Or was this always Amy?
Okay, no, you want to see something? I was working. I'm going to show you all this. I can't screen share. It's fine, but I'm going to show you my phone. I was working on this reel today, making a video today. And, it's hard to be on this side of it. It's hard to watch somebody's chapter 10 when you're at the chapter 1. And I was at the chapter 1 at one point. Like, I don't know how to speak. I don't know how to talk in front of people. I don't know how to share these products. I don't really understand this business, right? This was one of the very first videos that I made. It makes me cringe. It literally makes me cringe, but this is how I got started.
I've been a stylist for 13 years now, and also good friends with Lynn, the midwife. She delivered both my.
Okay, nervous little Nelly. Hi, and this is the midwife, and da 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 da. I got gobs of these videos where I get on and I'm like, hi, so this product and all of the things. Okay, but here's the deal. Here's the deal. I didn't, as you saw in the nervous shaking video, nobody starts at chapter 10. Nobody starts there. Okay. How do you get better? How do you, whatever, speak in front of a bunch of people? I don't even know, the Holy Spirit at this point. You have to do things scared. Everything in your life that is worthwhile will be hard. Hi, I'm making a video and I really don't know what I'm saying, but I knew it was going to be worth it. I knew that somebody on the other side of it, hopefully, that was my midwife I was talking about who delivered my children and worked at a home birth place. What's it called? Whatever, you know what I'm talking about, ladies. That's going to drive me crazy. Anyhow, I wanted to share it with her because, she's got people and they want a more natural solution for their hair. All of that to say, every live, every phone call. I went and did a phone call one time. I was so nervous and I was standing in a bed full of ants and they tore up my feet. I live out in the country of Florida. Gosh, the first time I did a launch party and there was like 6 people in the room and I went blank. And I literally couldn't speak. And I was like, oh my gosh, right? Everything in life that is worthwhile will be hard, but it's worth it. So I knew that I had to fail. I knew that I had to, gosh, when I would drive home, when I'd get off the call, when I'd send the lame video, I'm like, I don't even know. What am I even doing? I'm not qualified for this. But you know what I found out? Every time, my hair, every time you get outside your comfort zone and every time you share, what was helpful was the product, right? The product literally carried me. It literally carried me through the scariest, the hardest times. It was the product that no matter how pitiful I sounded, no matter how pitiful that I looked, the product carried me through, right? And so I think that if you are desperate enough for a change, I wanted $1,200 a month. That's all I wanted. That was my mortgage. I was trying to get out of debt. If somebody mailed a check to me and it said $1,200 and I could go skirt, skirt and send it off to the mortgage company and my mortgage was paid for, I would have $1,200 extra a month that I could pay off debt. I could do all of these things. I could take my family on vacation. So being scared, showing up scared, standing in the ant pile, making the sad videos, going live, going blank, all of the things, everything in life that's worthwhile, that $1,200 that turned into a lot was worth it, right? So this is where I tell people when you're desperate enough for that change, you will do those things. So by no means my chapter 10, the fire, the all that comes from the impact. That comes from, oh my gosh, I talked to Aaron, I was scribbling down notes for this call, right? I'm still nervous for every single call, for every single thing. But gosh, what if I would have told Aaron no? What if I would have told everybody no, right? Like, oh my goodness. I don't know if that's what you wanted, but that's what you got.
It was awesome. Thank you so much. I wanted to talk to everybody real quick again. We're going to do a drawing here in a few minutes. I'd appreciate if you have not, and you're a guest and have not put your name in the chat, please let us know that you're a guest, your name, and who invited you, maybe where you're calling in from. All of those things are great. Sorry, I just took some coffee and I'm about dying here. This is real, right? This is just real life. It's real people just talking. And so Amy, you can just see her journey and everything about the passion she has for this business is amazing. I'm going to talk to you about one aspect that you don't know in your life, right? If I took the version of my life, me and Roxy, my wife started this business in 2014, and there was a point in our life where I'm working the corporate world. I'm probably putting in 70 hours a week, traveling all over the globe. That's what I did with my job. And Roxy is just started Monat to get $500. She didn't even want the $1,200. She wanted to pay one bill. And so it ended up being something where all of a sudden this stuff started happening and she started making lots of money. And we got into this really version of a life where we went from basically being in foreclosure to I'm now living in Canada. We built our dream home in Canada. We are traveling back and forth between Chicago, which is where we were from, and our kids and our grandkids now. And we're trying to find a way. And you look at it and you go, we made it. We made everything we wanted for our life. We are sitting there living the dream of our life. And we're like, this is amazing and awesome. And then you start to realize, well, to be a family together, I'm putting in 2,000 miles a month in between flying to India and China and Germany and on phone calls for 70 hours a week. And Roxy's living in Canada, sometimes in the US, sometimes because she wants to be near the grandkids. Is that really the version of life that are we living the dream? You know, and everybody's got a different version of whatever their dream is. And so what I try to challenge people to do towards maybe the end of these calls is to think about that version of your life, right? Because had Roxy not done this business, I would have never been in a situation where I'm in India, she's in Chicago. We're saying, hey, why are we living such a complicated life? This is not what we signed up for. We wanted to live together, spend most of our time together, hang and do those things, right? And I'm in India, she's in Chicago. We're putting all the miles in you can imagine to try to have that best version of our life. And instead we said, let's change the equation. She was making enough money to where she basically doubled my executive level salary. And we said, enough is enough. And I went in and it ended up where I left the corporate world and my life became a full-time job, loving on my wife, loving on my grandkids, and helping her with this business. That is really what happened. And Monat gave us that gift to where we had the actual beautiful version of our life. And that's what I want for everybody. I want everybody to take a step back, maybe close your eyes, think about what is that? Do I have a dream of a life that's maybe not exactly what I want to spend more time with those kids. I want to spend more time with my husband. I want to spend more time traveling. Whatever that version of your life is, do you have a plan to go get there? Do you have a plan to get there while we're going through a recession or dealing with inflation? All of those things. And all I'm asking for you guys to think about is, what is your plan? Amy answered all your questions about how Monat can help you with that plan. You have to ask yourself, is there a version of your life you want to go bigger and dream bigger about? The answer for everybody, probably there's something. There is something you'd like to change. And think about it, and then reach out to the market partner that invited you and ask them to help you make a change. Or if you got your own plan, I support you in whatever you're attempting. But I know that if you don't have a plan, Monat can be your plan. Let's go and get started as soon as possible, because I'm going to tell you right now, you don't know how much you need that time in your life to do all those things that you're trying to do. So take advantage of it. Don't wait another day. Reach out and go. And that's what I had to share. So I'm gonna let Jessica do the draw.
Did everybody put their stuff in here? Because I don't want to miss somebody. I have the wheel of names on here. So hopefully I got everybody. You got 2 seconds or I'm going to draw. 1, 2. Okay. So I'm just going to shuffle these names a few times and then I'm going to draw or spin. Here's my little spinner wheel. We have, oh, wait, what's the next person? Michelle. Michelle is the winner.
Congratulations, Michelle. Make sure you get your information to your market partner so that I can send you the iSmooth. It's going to come right out. It's packed up, ready to go. And even though I'm in Thailand, I'm going to mail it from my home in Chicago. I've got connections. Hopefully they put it in the mail. But they will. So send me your information. Thank you for joining us. We do this every Tuesday night. We get different guests on so that we can give you a different opportunity to see a different way of thinking. And I can't say enough about what an amazing speaker and guest you are, Amy. You covered everything and then some. You just made me want to join again. I got to be completely honest. So thank you so much. All right, everybody. You guys have a great rest of your night. Take care.